This airplane is carrying a young girl who knows she has tough days ahead, but she's going anyway to pursue her dreams. It actually took me 4 years to go to that airplane, and it's a whole different story. Immigration is hard in any case. It means leaving your family, friends, or even your beloved dog. Your mother tongue, and accordingly, part of your sense of humor. And all the places where you have good memories. So you need to have very strong reasons to do that. Among type of immigration, asylum seeker is the hardest and job immigration is the best. Why I'm saying that? Because what makes an immigration easier or harder is first financial status. If you're going as a student like me, you need to have someone to support you, or you need to have a good side job, or at least enough saving. In my case, because of some problems, I couldn't receive enough help from my family, and that's why I struggled a lot. I remember I spent my Christmas night like this the first year, and I used to sit on the toilet just to cry because I was so overwhelmed and burned out. This is me after 12 hours of working at 5 a.m. I used to finish job at 5 a.m. and then I had to go with the bicycle for half an hour or 45 minutes in cold weather. And I think I was really jeopardizing my studies. Then COVID came, so I was home most of the time. The second factor is, of course, the language. Most of Cypriots speak English as their second language, and my degree was in English, so I didn't feel that it's urgent to learn Greek. However, learning in the country's language helps a lot in making friends. I remember going out with a group of Greek friends. Despite their friendliness, I couldn't make them talk in English because of me between themselves. That's why sometimes I felt isolated, despite the fact that I was surrounded by people. Have I ever faced racism? To be honest, no. But the law was unfair. And it didn't allow us to have normal student jobs. But that's how life is. If it was fair, we wouldn't have to leave our country at first place. But there are people who face racism around the world. And unfortunately, it depends on how you look, what's your gender, and where are you from. Sometimes I've been asked weird questions, like, does it rain in Iran? Or do you have mall in Iran? I don't know how to react. I mean, at some point I am annoyed by that questions. Once I went to a supermarket and the lady asked me, where are you from? And I said, Iran. And she said, really, Iran? But you're too pretty. I couldn't accept it as a compliment. And I was like, what? Like, you don't expect an Iranian woman to be beautiful? Sometimes as an immigrant, I would say you have to accept the fact that some people might not know your country. They might don't know what's your language, how is the weather in your country, or even where your country is located, despite the fact that your country is bigger than their country, or I don't know, it's close to their country. Cultural identification, I would say, it depends to the country that you are living. If you are going to a multicultural big country, you can feel more part of the society. But if you are living in a small, not multicultural country, it's harder to be part of the country. And in my case, I don't feel fully being home in none of the countries. Part of my personality is built by Persian culture, and Iran is always part of my heart. It cannot be separated from me, but if I go to Iran, I don't feel I'm home. I want to go back. When I am home, sometimes I feel like a guest. But if you get the citizenship of the country and you know the language of the country and you have so many friends there and you can eat their food, then you will feel home at some point, but not 100%. Do I feel happy being an immigrant? I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm not happy because I had to leave my country. In my case, I think this decision was 100% correct. Something else that I want to tell you, if you are an immigrant like me, I know it's hard, but if you be patient and if you be strong and if you sharpen your skills, soon you will see the day that you tell yourself that I did it.